artificial intelligence, autonomous vehicles, and even our connected healthcare systems all run entirely on the exact same fundamental technology, the semiconductor. But building a factory to manufacture these chips requires decades of advanced research and billions of dollars in upfront capital. For most developing nations, competing head-on in this arena is financially impossible. Right now, Vietnam participates in this massive supply chain mostly by assembling components that were designed overseas. How can an emerging economy secure a highly profitable stake in a trillion-dollar industry without spending billions to get there? Dr. David Nghiem, a veteran technology expert with 17 U.S. patents, suggests a completely different approach. He argues that the real entry point isn't the microchip itself, but the highly specialized antenna required to connect that chip to the outside world. The most effective economic strategy is to avoid trying to build the entire engine. Instead, a country can focus entirely on designing and owning the patent for the spark plug. Every wireless device on the planet is useless without an antenna to transmit and receive its data. This diagram illustrates the sheer volume of antennas inside a modern car. Notice the blue and red dots across the chassis. A single vehicle requires dozens of receivers. Looking at the dense cluster near the dashboard, these specific antennas simultaneously manage GPS, Wi-Fi, and radar. This intense hardware demand extends far beyond the automotive industry. Global logistics networks rely on millions of radio frequency identification, or RFID tags, to track cargo, while modern healthcare depends on specialized antennas to connect life-saving medical implants, like wireless pacemakers, directly to doctors. Mastering the design of this single component provides direct access to the supply chains of virtually every major global industry. While a new semiconductor foundry costs upward of $10 billion, a state-of-the-art antenna design lab can be established for under $1 million. This image shows Dr. Nghiem inside an anechoic chamber, testing mobile antennas, proving that high-level research can be executed in a lean laboratory setting. The economic blueprint starts small. The first step is to target low-complexity technology that Vietnam currently imports, like basic RFID tags, and redesign them to be smaller and capable of handling multiple frequencies at once. The second step is strict overhead management. The country keeps the high-margin intellectual property, the actual design of the antenna, strictly in-house, while temporarily outsourcing the physical mass production to foreign factories. Next, the blueprint moves to the cutting edge, integrating the antenna directly onto the semiconductor chip. Notice the RFIC chip on the left and the gold antenna traces on the right. This microscopic integration makes devices incredibly compact while improving energy efficiency. Executing this strategy transitions an economy away from low-wage, outsourced manufacturing and positions it as an owner of high-value, essential technology. This mobilization is already underway. Initiatives like the Talented Minds Agency are actively connecting university professors in the United States with engineering institutions in Vietnam to transfer this exact knowledge. This letter, bearing the seal of the Vice President of the United States, demonstrates the high-level pedigree behind this initiative, specifically thanking Dr. Nghiem for his work in ensuring consumer safety and performance in American telecommunications. These million-dollar design labs generate high-value commercial patents while simultaneously doubling as rapid training grounds to build a specialized engineering workforce. However, the very thing that makes the strategy appealing also creates a severe risk. Because the financial barrier to entry is so low, competition from other developing nations is fierce and accelerating rapidly. Vietnam has a window of a few short years to secure its place in this specific market before it becomes saturated by international competitors. Securing a position in the global tech hierarchy does not require outspending the dominant superpowers. It requires identifying an indispensable niche, moving faster than the competition, and securing the blueprints first.